Who was the champion of 2024 Women's Africa Nations Cup?
How tall is a standard basketball hoop from the ground?
Which character did you play?
I played EUCHARIA, ANUNOBI.
Tony UMEZ. Kukiri. OMAWUMI.
Because of you, baby.
My name is Mensan, aka Adekulego Jr.
The theme of this week is nostalgia, and if you notice, the housemates have been partaking in fun activities to remind us all that old is truly good. Now, for this Weja task, they were asked to take a trip down memory lane to Nollywood African Magic as their vehicle and study iconic characters and create story from it. So tonight, we'll be seeing all of these come to play. Meanwhile, the house were grouped into two teams. Team 1, we have Thelma, Kola, Tracy, Imise, Big Soso, K-Bobo, Ruboy, Joanna, Coin, Mensan, Victoria, and Doris. And for Team 2, we have Isabella, Bright, Morgan, Culture, Mide, Dede, Denari, Sultana, Zita, Jason J, Faith, and Ivata. Now, for today's activities, it will be 3 activities. They will be participating in Super Sports Quiz. Then they will participate in finale Nigerian Idol task. And then the final one will have to be their drama presentation. Now, to kick off the first activity of the day, which is the quiz, the sports quiz, Biggie asked that each team bring a representative who will be asking their opposing team quiz questions. And they went ahead to bring Gigi Jasmine from Team 2 and Thelma Lawson from Team 1. And this simply means that Thelma Lawson will be the one asking Team 2 their quiz questions, while Gigi Jasmine will be asking Team 1 members. I would have loved to skip these quiz questions due to the lineup of activities, but then I know my people and they will love to get every details. If you know you would like getting to know the quiz questions, please drop that in the comment sections. Anyways, let me give you guys the questions. So they asked them, who were the winners of 2024 African Female Champions Club? Number 2, in what country is the Master of Golf tournament held? How tall is the steeple of basketball from the ground? What is the term for a goal scored directly from the corner kick? Who has won the most FIFA title? Who is considered the fastest man in the world? How many players are on the standard football soccer team on a pitch at a time? In what kind of sports is the Golden Ball medals won? How long is a standard football time excluding extra time? In what country was Muhammad Ali born? Which country won the 1996 Football Olympics game? And then to move over to the next activity, which is the Nigerian Idol music performance and their drama presentation. Big Brother called on Sultana, asking her on a Tuesday, which Nollywood actress role were you given to act? And she said EUCHARIA ANUNOBI. Anyways, when Big Brother called Sultana, he maintained some silence, and Sultana was so scared. You needed to see the fear on her face, and just boom, Big Brother being Big Brother now came in with his surprises and then walked in EUCHARIA ANUNOBI, Nigerian Nollywood veteran. Big Brother also asked K-Bobo which Nollywood character was he also given, and he said Tony UMEZ. And then came Nollywood veteran Tony UMEZ, popularly known by his slogan, darling. And guys, can you all, is it my eyes, or can you see the resemblance between K-Bobo and Tony UMEZ? Both facial resemblance, even in speech. There is a way K-Bobo talks. And I'm like, I'm not sure we don't go do DNA test. I'm just kidding. Anyways, just like the housemates, I was super excited. I was screaming. This what's it called?
this particular wager really made my day. Although my day yesterday was something else, which I won't want to say, but I was so excited seeing these people on our screen. Like, come on, this is the Big Brother we know. And Big Brother went ahead to tell the housemates that these two veterans were brought in courtesy of multi-choice. And now, to go into the music performance of the day, Big Brother had to bring in judges as well for their Nigerian Idol performance. And Big Brother, being the best, brought Nigerian musician and the second Project Fame winner, INYANYA, and also went ahead to bring Idol West Africa winner and Nigerian musician OMAWUMI. And these two also are not just musicians but judges as well. They've both been on Nigerian Idol as judges. So mind you, Big Brother went for the best, the professionals, not just anybody coming to judge the housemates, but people who are thriving and are doing very well in their various field. And the first to perform, we have Jason J. Jason J performed Oliver Twist. I have a confession, Oliver Twist by The Bunch. His energy was on 100, although the judges said that he was performing for his fellow housemates because he was backing them, and with choreography he did very well, stage performance very well. In fact, OMAWUMI had to ask him if he's into this their job, that's entertainment, which he said yes. Up next, we have Denari. He performed Kuchi Kuchi by Jody, and the judges said that the pitch was too high for him, but he tried in finding his balance. Next to perform was Mensan. Mensan showed us a never-seen side of him. We know Mensan as the comedian, the lively Mensan, the one we saw during last week, Wager, during the circus moment. But today's Mensan, oh my god, well, Mensan took stage performance very serious. At a point, he even went to give EUCHARIA ANUNOBI a gift and also gave OMAWUMI, but later collected it back, and even threw his jacket to the audience. Well, EUCHARIA ANUNOBI gave him 10 over 10, while Tony UMEZ gave him a 9 over 10. And then the professional musicians really acknowledged his energy. They say his energy, very good. Performance, very good. Kanye was the last to perform and I really enjoyed it. But those who happened to be in his field said that he didn't do well with the lyrics, that if this was a proper audition, he's going nowhere. And EUCHARIA and Tony UMEZ, they concentrated more on his outfit, saying that they love his outfit, the Gen Z-ish appearance. But then INYANYA asked him if he's a musician, if he's into this, and he said yes. And for INYANYA to ask that actually mean that, to me, I would say he delivered. For INYANYA to recognize and ask him, are you into, and he said yes. And I know that the judges are not here to sugarcoat things. They are here to bring in all their professional skills. Up next is now the drama presentation. And now to the drama presentations. I will give you a summary of what happened, but do well to watch the videos before this very one to see a more well-detailed of all that they did, the scenes, conversations, and the remarks as well. So Team 2 happens to be the first to present, and their title was Lost and Found, okay? And it was about a princess whose parents wanted to connect with someone else, a prince that will marry her, but she didn't love this person, and in the process of going to the stream, she met a very poor guy from the village who happens to be Bright Morgan. So Mide was this princess. Well, one thing led to another, and she developed feelings for Bright Morgan. Unfortunately for her, she got pregnant as well, but the plan was for them to elope. But when she now got pregnant, in the process, her parents discovered as well, her brother discovered, and they had to banish Bright Morgan from the village. And the person that played the role of the native doctor was called Joe. But do also watch the video before this one to get a more well-detailed explanation. Well, Bright Morgan was banished from the village, and with the help of the princess, they helped Mide to leave the village and go search for better life in the city. The process, Nollywood now, she met someone that knew Bright Morgan on trying to connect her with Bright Morgan. Now, next scene, her parents were living in regret that they've missed her, they've not seen her for years. They were in that scene when they got buzzed out. Now to the judges. ANUNOBI said she was not impressed, that she's a stage performer, and these ones, they did not do well at all. They were backing the stage, and Tony UMEZ said that the characters were trying to imitate Nollywood actors, like Denari was trying to be Jacob, but then it could have been better if Denari was himself, his own voice. For INYANYA said he would give them a 5/10, that they did well. And OMAWUMI said no, that she enjoyed this show. Shebi, they're not being serious. It's not a serious thing going on, right? That she enjoyed it, but then if they want to take this craft to a higher level, they should listen to EUCHARIA, ANUNOBI, and Tony UMEZ. Team 1 came with the storyline Life of Pain, centered on Doris, a motherless child who was being maltreated by the stepmother, and in the process the father prayed for her and told her to go to Lagos and seek for greener pasture. Nollywood, typical Nollywood, she got to Lagos first day while trying to navigate life, met Kola, who happens to be a very rich guy, wealthy guy, and from there they got married immediately. But what happened, she wasn't able to conceive, and in the process the mother-in-law decided to get another girl played by Missy for the husband. But eventually she now later got pregnant and became even more prayerful, only for the husband to realize himself one day and discovered he was jazzed. He was now asking her, who is this, what am I doing? He was asking Missy, who are you? And in the process they got buzzed out. But bear in mind that this story is a 2-in-1, because the older part showing that of her step siblings life. Do well to watch a more detailed video before this one, okay? Now the judges said that they started very well, great intro, Mensa did well, but in the process they lost the storyline. Everything was too scattered. They were doing too much. That while they were entertained, their drama had no storyline. It was not educative. In fact, they pointed out so many things. And over to Big Brother now. Big Brother said, well, if they had more time to rehearse, maybe they could have put in a better performance. And together with the fact that pressure, seeing these judges, Big Brother didn't inform them judges were coming, the pressure was high too. And regardless, they had a very busy week. They were doing one thing and another. And with that, Big Brother then announced that they've won their wager as a collective. Mind you, it was supposed to be Team 1 against Team 2, okay? But this time around, Big Brother said the whole house have won their wager. And you are still keeping silent. That Big Brother even had to ask them, are you guys not happy that there will be food for everyone next week? You know how these things can be. So when people said they've won their wager as a collective, they were not dropping side comment like, oh, no more, don't touch my fish, don't do this, don't do that. Because they will prefer that they won it as a team so as to keep oppressing, or the other team would have preferred to win and oppress their oppressor, something like that. But above all, congratulations to the housemates. It was a great performance. I enjoyed all their performance, but their judges are professionals now, so they had to judge them based on what that industry require. Well, did you enjoy watching it? Let me read from you.